Bro, look at this, bro. I literally bought 400 pairs of these Jordan 1s, bro, and I paid retail. It was like almost 200, bro. They go for like $110 now, bro. I lost like 80 times. I lost like 20, 40, 50, 100,000 on the
Sneaker resellers are finally losing, guys. It's been years. They've had their reign for so long, and they're finally taking the L's that they deserve. Look at this video here. This dummy thought it was a good idea to buy all the Jordan 1 True Blues, and look what happened to him. He got hit with a massive L. This is what they get, dog. I think we're in a great era for sneakers right now because it seems like the people that actually want sneakers are able to get them for retail, bro. And I hope this wave continues up until the hype sneakers like the Travis Scotts and the Off-Whites, because honestly, it's getting ridiculous that sneakers are reselling for almost tens of thousands of dollars. That's not fair to the average consumer, bro. Well, me personally, I live in America, and in America, we have this capitalistic nature. And with capitalism, you have this policy, this idea that if you buy all of something and control it, you create what's called a monopoly, right? With a monopoly, I can control the price of a sneaker, how much something is worth, etc., etc. I can literally control who gets what, and I have all the power simply because I had access to resources that other people didn't have, and I could create a new dynamic within the culture, guys. Is that fair? No, because it used to be back in the days, if you wanted a sneaker, all you had to do was wait in line, go in the store, buy them, and then you got them, bro. But since the advent of the internet and with computers and robots, people are able to use artificial methods to buy sneakers, and they're able to get access to something because they have money and they have power. Do you have the money to buy a supercomputer worth $40,000 that can literally make 40,000 raffles into a website? I think not. This is extremely unfair to the people that want the sneaker. This guy has been probably doing this for years now. He would buy up all the Jordans that he would want, get them, sell them, and then have his way with it. It's not fair at all. By doing this, resellers create an artificial value for sneakers, guys. Think about it. If a sneaker is worth $200, they buy up all the sneakers and it had a decent demand to it, right? Those sneakers now are worth $400 or $500, whatever price he sets. Not really what price he sets, but whatever price the consumer is willing to pay for it. Because at the end of the day, the person with the money determines the prices. Most of us buy sneakers for $800. We say that's what the value is. It's a fair market value. And guess what? Then it becomes the inherent value. Nike knows that people are doing this. Adidas knows. All the sneaker companies know that people do this. This allows the retail price to maintain at a certain level, guys. Imagine if people weren't buying up all the sneakers for $200 and then reselling them. The retail price would have to match the demand of the consumers. Think about it, guys. But since these people are going around and buying up all the sneakers, this makes it so that Nike is like, oh my god, we were able to sell our whole inventory for $200. Guess what? We might be able to get away with $210, $220, $230. The price will gradually increase more and more. So the reseller, it's a good deal because the profit margin is so high between $1,000 and $230 that it's a win-win for both parties involved. The only person that's losing is you. So why is it the case that now this guy can't resell all these sneakers? It's for a couple of things. One, people are starting to realize that if we let one of the reasons is that people are starting to realize if they just let sneakers sit where they are, don't buy them from the resellers, don't be so quick to move, the price will gradually fall back to its retail price. In this case, actually went under retail. Two, a lot of people have decided that, you know what, I don't have to keep buying sneakers brand new. I can get used sneakers. I can get replica sneakers. There are so many alternatives to buying sneakers from resellers that you don't have to support these practices anymore. People have already started to go to new sneaker brands, underground sneaker brands. New Balance has popped up. Asics have popped up. Now people are realizing that, you know what, I don't have to support the big conglomerates. I can just try something new and then get it for a fairer price. Nowadays, with the practice of just buying up all the sneakers, average sneakers have become so valuable. They're seen as grails. A lot of people automatically assume that when a Jordan 4 releases, it's going to go for double its price. It's the sneaker of the year. It's the holy grail. But honestly, it's just another mid colorway. A lot of sneakers have become so oversaturated because of resale culture. The idea that a sneaker will instantly sell just because of its name, its brand keep. No, dude, we're not doing this anymore. And like I said earlier, this practice promotes the sale of reps, honestly, bro, because a lot of people have gotten tired of paying resale for sneakers. We live in a culture nowadays that people care about what's cheapest and what's best for them. They aren't really too concerned with high quality value, you know what I'm saying, or morals or integrity. They just want something that looks good on their feet, looks good for the Instagram pics, the snap pics. They want to flick up with their bang, their boot thing, all that, you know. So a lot of people don't even care that sneakers are released on a sneakers app because they know they're going to take an L. They don't have a fair chance, and they have other ways ways of getting it, you know? So to the resellers, you guys are losing because of the fact that you have now created an artificial dynamic, which is the dumbest thing in the world. By doing this, where you buy up all the sneakers, you don't really have a good gauge on how the community is feeling about a sneaker because you're the idiot that bought all of them. So the only person who had a demand for it was you. These true blues were a brick. The real heart of the sneaker community, the real sneakerheads, they knew that these things were going to brick hard, bro. But guess what? A lot of resellers have a very big disconnect to the true heart of the community, so they just buy whatever just because it's a pattern, it's a trend. Jordan sell, Yeezys sell, let's just buy them all, Like, take the foam runners, for example, guys. Back in the day, those things would sell like crazy. Nowadays, they sit on the apps. And, you know, honestly, I think it's a good thing that these resellers are taking their L too, because the fun of buying sneakers has just been taken away and eliminated. Think about this, guys. A lot of times, a lot of people don't want to go on the apps because they know they're going to take an L. There's no thrill to cop anymore. It's just guaranteed disappointment. A lot of the times when you try to get something off the sneakers app, the app will crash, or if you get something off the Travis Scott website, the website will crash. There are terrible loading times. It's because the overabundance of artificial robots trying to do what a human can do. It's not fair. I don't have the money to buck up and just get a bunch of robots to buy sneakers. And if I did, I'm definitely not using them to buy robots. I'm going to buy the sneaker that I want. But some people, this is their lifestyle. This is their practice. The sneaker game has become the new stock market. It is the new Bitcoin. They're not Bitcoin mining. They're sneaker mining. And it's crazy to see that this is taking fold for sneakerheads. You know what I'm saying? But it's just another part of the game. I think this year we've really seen that sneaker resellers are not eating as much as they used to in the past. You can look at the Bread 4 reimagined. Everybody that wanted a pair got a pair. Nike shock dropped them. It's almost like Nike is saying, you know what, we're not really feeling these resellers anymore. Let's see how much money we can keep in our own pockets. Let's just keep reselling the sneaker and let's be the quote unquote reseller. The Jordan 4 military blue, industrial blue, whatever name it's going by now, it's going to have 1 million pairs that are going to release, guys. 1 million pairs. Dog, if you want a pair of those, you are most likely going to find a way to get a pair, especially the fact, when you consider the fact that those things shock drop already as well. There are so many opportunities nowadays to get sneakers. The used market is popping off. eBay's popping off. So resellers, y'all got to find a different avenue, guys. I actually think it's better for a sneaker reseller to get into selling used sneakers than it is for them to start buying new sneakers and trying to flip them, because that's not where the heart of the culture is anymore, dog. I think there's more love in the used sneaker community than there is in the new sneaker. I love seeing this. Let's keep it up, guys. The sneaker resellers continue to buy those bricks, continue to buy all those sneakers that nobody wants. You buy them all up, let them sit there, and help us get them under retail. You're a duck, and keep doing what you do. Quack, quack, quack. Thank you for watching the video.